en 1 hora y media no tiene novedades mías. No sé si van a mandar a alguien a buscarme porque no me van a encontrar, pero ya lo saben.
This was his last message to his family and friends. Here, an impressive star passed away. The worst football-related tragedy ever really happened. When the dream came true, the lamp of life went out. October 31st, 1990. In Quito, Argentina, there was born a blessed dreamer boy, Emiliano Sala. Being the best in the world was the goal. Dreamed to be the future edition of Messi or Ronaldo. After playing youth football in Argentina and following a short spell in Portugal's regional leagues, Sala began his professional career in France with Bordeaux, making his professional debut in February 2012. In 2015, he signed for Nantes on a permanent basis. With Nantes, he made more than 100 appearances in Ligue 1, and achieved a successful goal-scoring record, finishing as the club's top goal scorer for 3 consecutive seasons. His form prompted a move to Cardiff City in January 2019, for a club record fee of €15 million. After completing his medical at Cardiff, Sala returned to Nantes on Saturday, January 19th. His intention was to return to Cardiff on Monday, January 21st, in order to attend his first training session with his new club the following morning. Sala had been invited to attend Cardiff's match against Newcastle United by manager Neil Warnock, but he returned to France to say goodbye to his Nantes teammates and collect personal belongings as he prepared to move to Wales. At 7:15 p.m. on January 21, 2019, a light aircraft took off for Cardiff from Nantes with Sala on board. It was flown by David Ibbotson, from Lincolnshire, who did not carry a commercial pilot license and was not qualified to fly at night. His rating for the plane, a single-engine Piper Malibu, had also expired several months before. The plane was recorded flying at 5,000 feet when it requested descent from Jersey Air Traffic Control, but it lost contact while at 3,000 feet, and disappeared at about 8:30 p.m. off Guernsey. After the plane went missing off the island, Guernsey police immediately began searching for the plane. On the night of the disappearance, operations were suspended at 2 a.m. due to poor weather conditions. But as day broke on January 22nd, chances of survival became slimmer and slimmer. News broke of Sala's disappearance before it was confirmed he and the pilot were the only ones on board. Footballers, fans and pundits expressed their concern as flowers began to appear outside Cardiff City Stadium and in Nantes. Guernsey police initially searched for 3 days about 44,000 kilometers across the English Channel. On January 24, 2019, after a very thorough and extensive search including 80 hours of combined searching undertaken by 3 planes, 5 helicopters and 2 lifeboats, the police announced that they had called off the search for the aircraft or any survivors. The decision led to calls worldwide for the search to continue, including numerous other footballers, among them fellow Argentine players Lionel Messi, Gonzalo Higuaín, Sergio Aguero and former player Diego Maradona. The president of Argentina, Mauricio Macri, stated his intention to request the British and French governments to resume the search. An online petition also attracted over 65,000 signatures, and Sala's family later announced their decision to fund a private search. Over €280,000 was raised for this search on GoFundMe started by Sports Cover, a sports agency that represented Sala. The funds enabled the private search to commence on January 26, with the launch of 2 boats, led by marine scientist David Mearns. Finally, on February 7, almost 2 weeks after Sala's flight, the plane's wreckage was found. The body was recovered from the wreckage and taken to the Isle of Portland to be passed to the Dorset coroner. Later that day, Dorset police identified the body as Sala's by means of fingerprint evidence. Nantes subsequently retired his former number 9 jersey. On February 11th, the results of a post-mortem reported that Sala had died of head and trunk injuries. On June 19th, Dorset police announced it had arrested a 64-year-old man over Sala's death. The charge was manslaughter by an illegal act. He was widely identified in the media as David Henderson. A few months later, on August 14th, the AAIB published a toxicology report they had performed on Sala's body. It showed he had a 58% saturation of carboxyhemoglobin, which is a mixture of carbon monoxide and hemoglobin. According to experts, anything over 50% is considered fatal. Would suggest pilot Mr. Ibbotson could have suffered the same fate. This was the first time a potential gas leak had been put forward as an explanation, with investigators focusing on the plane's capacity to fly and the pilot to operate it until that point. Emiliano Sala is moving forward step by step on the ladder of dreams. Want to be the world's best in the future. Hard work with growing up. Got a chance to play in the English Premier League from France. But who thought that the cremation of the dream would happen like this? Emiliano Sala will not play for Cardiff City. Is it just an accident or a mistake by the pilot? Question for you and the whole world. Emiliano Sala, stay well, wherever you are.